upset in round one. It's all coming up next.
Round one and the East continues on 2K Sports. Tonight could bring this series to a conclusion or totally reshape it. We're ready for Game 5 with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard and Trent Jr. in the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Boomer in at the 4. You look at Atlanta, a chance for them to close out the series here at home.
Yeah, they don't want to have to travel again in this series. This is exactly how they wanted the series to go.
Trent outside. Lillard right side. Rebounded by Daniels.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Callaway passes to Young. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Down low. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lots of room. Trent outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The kick out to Young. The floater. The shot's good. Young's got 5.
Well, a good start here. That's Trae for Trae, and that's Spanish for 3.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Lillard looking around. And that's collected by Trae Young.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Prince. To halt the run. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the left wing. Here's Callaway. Sends it home from three-point land. Callaway's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Well, it didn't take long for MP to establish himself as a special player in the NBA, Grant. You wonder just where he'll end up on the all-time list when it's all said and done.
And really, it's all about time for MP. He's shown he has the skills. He passes the eye test with ease. It's a matter of seeing how long he can stretch his prime to be a dominant force year after year.
In attendance tonight, 2 Chainz, who grew up not too far from here.
Yeah, 2 Chainz from College Park, part owner of the College Park Skyhawks of the G League. Such an uplifting story. Very talented, also very, very smart.
Antetokounmpo with it. And Giannis throws it down.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's Callaway. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Callaway. And here's Young. And the Hawks with another three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. He gets there a lot, too.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Callaway. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Callaway's got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 13. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Callaway passes to Daniels. Here's Young. Clock at 6. Okongwu, a screen on Lillard. Young with the bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Lillard passes to Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Callaway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Pass to Trent for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Callaway. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Wow! On fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
The Bucks trail by 17. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Trent. Rebounded by Daniels. It's stolen by Trent. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Callaway. Off the mark there with a 3. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Lillard. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
And Young gets it to go.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Outside Johnson. Here's Callaway. And no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Kept alive. Here's the second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 10.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Callaway. Hits a three-pointer.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Trent for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bucks trail by 19. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's gotten his third basket of the night.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Here's Callaway. 19 points in the game. From deep, Johnson. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. The 6-footer. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Offensive rebound. Johnson finds Young. Another shot. And the layup is good. Callaway's got 21 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. From downtown. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Atlanta leading by 22. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in the last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He dropped 48 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Lillard following the score by Atlanta. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Young. And that one's good. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Callaway offline with a 3. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the inside. Daniels, that one's true.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Trent outside. Fires for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Callaway. He's got 24. Here's Young. Takes it inside. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Prince, a screen on Young. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Callaway. No good with the triple. Inside. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. It's going with a whole new group out there. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Green. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Wright. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard outside. Trent left side. Pass to Prince. Launches a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Here's Callaway, covered by Lopez. Good work there as it goes. Callaway's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Trent. Back to Lillard. Lopez, the screen. Lillard can't get it to go.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Matthews passes to Callaway. Here's Roddy. Antetokounmpo covering. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Daniels connects from downtown. Daniels has got 5 points.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And he lobs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Atlanta with a rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Callaway. He's got 31. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Callaway. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Callaway's got 10 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Prince. Portis outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And Portis has become a bit more of a volume 3-point shooter, settling into what they do offensively.
Pass to Roddy. And here's Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Callaway. Another one falls for Atlanta.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
Pass to Roddy. To the wing on the left. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And the Hawks with another 3.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. 1:41 left to play in the half. Trent's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Callaway. He's got 36 points. Here's Prince. Rebounded by Johnson. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Offensive board, and the shot's good. Callaway's got 38 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Portis outside. Prince finds Trent. And another miss by Milwaukee.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's the pick. They need this. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Callaway. 23 seconds left in the first half. There's the 3. And Ronnie gets it to go. Ronnie's got 9 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Lillard outside. Now Lopez fires the 3. And so it's Atlanta making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, and in this pivotal Game 5, a tremendous performance thus far for the Atlanta Hawks.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Onyeka Okongwu, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Jalen Johnson, and it's Boomer in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Pass to Prince. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. 4-3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 now.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Tipped away. And here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Tipped. Out to the right wing. Here's Callaway. On target from range. Callaway's got 43 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lillard. And there's the lob. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Young from long range. Pure from three-point range. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Antetokounmpo against Johnson. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Lillard can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Callaway. 43 points in the game. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Prince. Lillard with the ball. To get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in. Lillard's got 14 points.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Young, the pass to Callaway. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
And with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
The Bucks shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Pass to Prince. And here's Trent. The rebound by Atlanta. Daniels has got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson with it. Antetokounmpo covering. Johnson with a bucket.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. On the take. Pass to Lopez. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Callaway. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
The 3 ball. And Trent gets the 3. Trent's gotten his second bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Callaway can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. Here's Callaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Callaway's got 48. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Callaway passes to Daniels. Over to the left wing. Here's Callaway. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Daniels. Buries it from three. Daniels has got 8 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 14. Trent outside. The three. Good. And it's Lillard. Who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Softly drops in. The floater. Young's got 28. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. The rebound by the Hawks. He takes it in. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis with the dunk.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Outside Johnson. Okongwu, the pass to Callaway. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The Bucks shooting just about 33% since the second half started. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul, but still manages to squeeze that one off.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good. Lillard. Green's checked in for Milwaukee.
All you, MP. You got this.
Lillard against Bogdanovich. Lillard passes to Prince. Here's the three. Lillard can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. The rebound by Bogdanovich. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Nance the screen. Takes the three. And Bogdanovich is good for 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Matthews. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Can they get it? And that one's good. Lillard.
Yeah, usually Lillard does damage from way outside, but he can get to the mid-range and score some buckets.
Team sport. At the line for Atlanta. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Knocked away. Here's Matthews. Here's Callaway. Back to Nance. 6 to shoot. Pass to Roddy. Here's Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has got 11 in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Matthews. Pass to Roddy. To the paint. Here's Callaway. Antetokounmpo with the block. Now here's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Here's Callaway. This one for 3. Good. Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Bogdanovich passes to Callaway. Jacks up a 3. And yes, another basket.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. The 3 is up. And again for 3.
If you hadn't noticed already, just an incredible shooting display. And he just keeps going and going.
Well, he now owns the 2nd most three-point makes in a game in playoff history. How about that? Now Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Bogdanovich. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Roddy. Roddy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bogdanovich from behind the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And over the course of this series, the difference in talent level between these teams became clear.
Well, there was a difference in just about every aspect, not just talent. It was coaching, effort, intensity, just a dominating performance. And now they'll have some time to rest up and put everything in place for the next round.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Boomer.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Prince. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Lillard left side. The rebound by Matthews. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Oh, connects again.
And he's tied second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Yes, just a miraculous offensive display. This crowd on the edge of their seats. Lillard outside. Lets the three fly. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Here's Callaway. Oh, another one falls.
And even early on in the first half, as this historic offensive performance kept piling up, we almost sensed that he might end up eclipsing his own record, breaking that record and now setting a new all-time record for points in a postseason game. He already beat Michael Jordan's record, and delivering another performance better than that? Words cannot even describe it.
Yeah, he's truly in a league of his own, competing not only against the greatest of all time, but now competing against his own incredible accomplishments. It's breathtaking to see the expert craftsmanship, the precision, the untouchable nature of his offensive pure dominance on display tonight. I mean, he's no stranger to absolutely throttling defenses into submission. And tonight, here in the postseason, he's worked his magic again. Phenomenal. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round two. They really took control of this series in impressive fashion. And now they're on to the second round.
Hopefully this is some momentum they can continue to build upon. That energy will make them difficult to contend with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
No one can touch MP. You on fire. I have lived on this earth long enough. That was the single greatest performance I've ever seen.